Okay, this next tool is our opportunity analyzer. And now what we're trying to do is we've already reverse engineered what we want to achieve, what are the things that we want to have, what does our lifestyle want to look like. Now we actually have to get into actually identifying what opportunities we have in front of us and then figuring out which ones are the best. Now, look, not all opportunities are created equal. And so we've got to be able to analyze those opportunities and know which ones we should move on and which ones we shouldn't work on. I love the quote from Warren Buffett. And it goes something like this, that the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. So we have to get better at and good at identifying things that are actual real opportunities rather than having shiny object syndrome and just going here and there, every shiny object that appears in front of us. So this opportunity analyzer, what it's meant to do is help us to analyze and really judge which opportunities are best. Now, this tool is not going to replace your decision making. It's going to help you, but you still have to make the final decision of whether it's an opportunity you want to work on or not. So what you're going to do is you're going to come right here. You're going to click Add Opportunity. It's going to pop up. You're going to give the opportunity a name. So let's just call this Opportunity 1. Okay. It's going to ask you whether it's active or passive income. Now, it may be active in the beginning and eventually turn to passive, but right here, if you hover over the little I, it will tell you kind of how to answer and what it's looking for. So let's say this is a passive income opportunity. Let's say that it's got moderate scalability. Again, how big is the opportunity? Can it scale? The profitability is, let's just say it's moderate to high. Initial investment, because it's a passive, we're going to say it's high. Skills required. It's passive, so we're going to say moderate skills. We do need to have some basic understanding of this. The opportunity or the operating costs, let's say it's moderate. Market size potential, again, how big is the market? Now, if you don't know, just go to ChatGPT and run a search for this market and ask about the TAM. So that's the total addressable market. How big is the market? So you can ask that in ChatGPT and it will help you. So let's say that it is a large market size. Competition is, let's say, high. And then passion score. Now, this is just something internal. It says rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, not very passionate, and 10 being the highest, you're extremely passionate. So that's really, really important, because if you're passionate about it, you're going to work really, really hard at it. So let's say that my passion score on this is a 9. And this is just your status, idea, in progress, or active. Let's just say it's in progress. We're going to click Add Opportunity. Now, what's going to happen is our system then just logs your opportunities. And here it gives it a score. Now, when you hover over the score, it tells you how the score was derived. And what we're trying to do is put in all of our opportunities that we have in front of us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sort by the highest to lowest, right? Because we really want to start there. That is the thing that our lowest hanging fruit, or the thing that we really should be focused on. Focus there, then we can move on to the next opportunity. So let's add another one just for this example. I'm just going to call opportunity 2. Say this is an active. Scalability is, let's just say, very high. Profitability high. Let's just say that the initial investment is low to moderate. Skills are specialized skills. Operating cost doesn't cost a lot of money. Market size is large. Competition is moderate. A passion score is like a 9. Let's just match that and then say this is an idea. So we add those opportunities. Now, right here, you're going to see our passion scores, our income type, status, and the score. So I can adjust, right? But the idea is I want to sort these by the overall score. Now, ultimately, this does not take away your decision making. You have the ability to override this, but it's really just giving you a tool to be able to quickly analyze opportunities and say, is this something that is going to help me reach my target income goals, to be able to live my ideal life, to help me increase my wealth score? That's what this tool is meant to help you do. So jump in there, add your opportunities, and see what scores you get. And again, if you ever want to know what the scores are, you can hover over. We've got anything above a 75% score will go in green. Anything 50 to 74% is yellow. Anything below 50% is going to be red. So you can kind of hover over it and see why it gave you the score, what point system it gave you, and everything right there.